Happy Saturday, everyone, and happy Halloween.
That's right. Happy Halloween, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. We hope you're having a great
Yes,
day.
we.
I know. She always gets on me about that. Today, we're going to talk about personality quirks. So, these are things that we love about each other and some things we don't love
As
as much.
much about each other. So we're just going to hop right in. My number one for Ken is that he is a researcher. Ken has to research everything. So sometimes that takes the spontaneity, ooh, I said that right, out of things that we're doing because he always has to have a plan. He's gotten a lot better, but for the most part, Ken is a researcher.
I just want to know what I'm getting into. So, for me, Dominique's number one is timeliness. So my wife is a beautiful person, but she cannot be on time
I'm
for
getting
hardly
better.
anything.
I'm getting better.
We've learned to kind of come to a middle ground. What I do is I'll tell her we need to be somewhere about an hour earlier than we really need to be there.
Yeah.
And then I just remove myself from her immediate vicinity because then we'll start to fight. So I'll come downstairs and watch television. And when she's ready, she'll let me know.
He's absolutely right. I think most people in my life have started doing that with me. But yes, I'm horrible with time. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get better. My number two for Ken is he is a messy cook. Ken is a phenomenal cook. He cooks so good, right? He loves it. He has a passion for it. But he is like a tornado, like a bomb. It's like a bomb in that kitchen when he cooks. And one part of it is it shows me how much he loves me and how much he cares and how much he's really trying to impress me with what he makes. But it also triggers me because I've always been taught to clean as you go when it comes to cooking. So yes, my number two for Ken is he is a messy cook.
So in my defense, I feel like if I'm in control of the kitchen, you can't complain until I'm done. I usually clean up at the very end. But yeah, it's a total mess when I'm in there. So for me, number two for Dominique is she's very forgetful. It's pretty amusing. The kids and I have learned to pick up after my wife. So she'll leave things like her comb, her phone, her charger, deodorant. She'll leave things around and we'll just go ahead and pick them up and give them to her because we know she's going to be looking for them at some point.
At some point in time, yeah. I'm queen of getting in the car, Ken getting ready to back out, and I forget to put on deodorant. So, yes.
So one of the rituals is before we leave the house, the kids and I ask Dominique, we quiz her on the things that she needs for the day.
They have a checklist for me.
We have a checklist.
They do. My number, are we on number three or number four?
Number three.
Number three, Ken is frugal. Ken's very frugal.
How's that bad?
Okay, guys. So Ken is frugal in the sense that he will buy something just because it's cheaper, even if nobody wants it or will eat it or will do anything with it. It could be a loaf of bread. If the bread that we normally eat is like $3 a loaf and Ken sees a loaf of bread for 89 cents, he will buy the 89 cents bread and get mad because nobody will eat it. And he doesn't even eat bread. Ken doesn't even eat bread like that. So yes, Ken is he is very frugal, which is good because it keeps us financially in the game. But at the same time, I feel like sometimes you just have to buy the things that you like and not really worry about the cost because you like it. So yeah, you are very frugal.
She has a point. I really can't defend that. So I'm going to move on. So number three for me is my wife does not look at price tags. Now, granted, she usually knows what the approximate cost of things are. But if I were to ask her, hey, how much did that item that you just put in the cart cost? She has no clue. And it drives me crazy because I look at every item, I look at the price, mostly because when I get to the register, I want to make sure they charge what they should be charging. If it's on sale, I want that sale price. Also don't want to be charged twice or the wrong amount for something. My wife could care less.
It's not that I could care less. I just feel like I'm gonna buy it anyway. If I like it, if it's okay, if it's a water, like say it's a water I drink, right? It's Fiji water. I drink that water. It doesn't really matter how much it costs because that's the water I'm gonna drink. I'm not gonna pick up another brand of water.
What if it's $1,000 that day?
But it's not gonna be $1,000. Like, and then when I get to the register, I could be like, I don't want it. And that's another thing. If once Ken's at the register,
done
he's
now.
not putting it back. He will. Oh, we got to tell him the scarf story one day. But here's the thing: Ken likes to know beforehand, because once he gets to the register, he's not going to put it back. Where I'll get to the register and be like, I don't want it. So yeah, I think that goes hand in hand with the price tag.
I got to work on my issues with my ego. I kind of feel like if I put it back, it's a sign of defeat, even though I really don't want it. So
hence I have like $100 and something scarf that he is still mad about to this day. So my number 4 is Ken loves touch. Oh, I think I took it away from you. Go ahead. Do your number 4. Okay. So Ken loves touch. And I love that about him. I really don't have any complaints about that. It was just something that I had to get used to, because we weren't like a super PDA couple when we first started dating. So as time has gone on, Ken has became more aware of his love languages, and one of those is touch. And so I absolutely love that quirk about him, and it's forced me, not forced me, but it's made me learn how to be more reciprocal.
Yes.
Reciprocal. So yeah.
So my number 4 for Dominique is that she is a perfectionist. She's also very artistic, and where that began to show itself was as we had our catering business. Every product that she put out had to be perfect, and it was admirable. I started to try to do that in my own line of work. I wanted everything I did to be perfect because it represented me. So I actually learned from her in that respect. But what became a quirk is if she doesn't look the way she wants to look before we leave the house, we're not going anywhere.
We might not.
So we've had to change reservations, change restaurants, because she needs to be comfortable. So it took me a while to kind of learn that I can't rush her. I have to let her go through the process. But for a while, it was a huge quirk.
Yeah, it's not for a while. It's still a huge quirk of mine, but he gives me ample amount of time now. Like, he respects the fact that I need this period of time to get myself together. But yeah, I'm still that way. It hasn't changed much. So my number 5 for Ken is I love it, but not so much most days. Ken is a routine orientated person. Everything has to be in order the same way every day, all the time. And if things are not like going according to that routine, Ken will break down. Like he will become frustrated. He will become agitated because he likes things to go in order the way that it's set to go. So if every day he eats at 6 o'clock, if he has to eat at 6:15, it's a problem.
It's more like 7:30.
Okay.
Then I'm out of sorts.
I'm just saying, Ken's routine is Ken's routine. Even when it comes to his food, when Ken is, when he wants a certain thing, he will eat that same thing over and over and over again with no variation. So yeah, while I love Ken, the one quirk that I have to say is my biggest is the routine. And that's maybe because I'm sort of impulsive. So.
All right. So my last quirk for my wife is that, she goes through these phases where she likes to entertain. And it's not the idea of entertaining that bothers me. It's the fact that we have to prepare the house and buy a lot of food and go through all of these extra steps to have people come over. And primarily, I'm a private person. So not only are people coming into my space, now I have to go through all these extra steps to make them feel comfortable when they come into my space. So, it took a while for me to get used to it. And we kind of come to a middle ground where we know certain times of the month we're going to be entertaining. Other times she lets me have my castle to myself. So,
yeah. Well, I guess you can see how many of those, just me entertaining, how many of Ken's quirks are triggered. Right? So, yeah. But those are our quirks that we have for each other. I'm sure you guys have some within your relationships, or maybe it's just a quirk that you notice about yourself. We'd love to hear it. Please list it in the comments below. We are so happy that you joined us today, that you came to check out our YouTube video. We were trying to make sure that we have a YouTube video up every Saturday for you guys. On that note, we hope that you have an amazing day. Anything else you want to add, babe?
I hope they have a safe Halloween.
Yes, have a safe Halloween, however you choose to celebrate. We do hope that you do it, have lots of fun, but that you are safe.
That's it, baby.
That's it?
That's it.
On that note, be well. You're worthy. I'll catch you all for Marvelous Monday. I Run Wednesday.
Couple Run Friday.
And Couple Run Friday. Bye.